Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Vix POV here. So again, this is actually a quick video of our trip to the Netherlands. What you guys are currently seeing is our trip over there and our stay. So where we stayed currently in November was kind of like a castle slash old building. And again, I think it looked really nice. I don't know if you guys can see the amount of space there is. It was a 2-2. We Airbnb'd it, and I think the hosts were great, and the area was great. Again, this was as a 2-2, right? The bedrooms were massive. The bathrooms were comfortable. We could take a shower, no problem, and the other bathroom was pretty big as well. And they had all the amenities, Wi-Fi, heater, you know, everything you can think for, and it was very clean. I really enjoyed the time there. Right, as we walk around the apartment, I guess you can call it that. Again, you can see how nice and very organized it is. We really did not have any issues besides maybe a door getting stuck that I called the tenant, and the tenant was like, hey, it's an older building. I can't change those doors. Please forgive me, which is perfectly fine. I completely understand, of course. So just wanted to, again, just show you the sheer size of what this area is and what we actually did there. So. I thought this was a pretty cool addition as well. This is the outside area, like a patio area, like a porch, where you can see the restaurant. There's a restaurant downstairs, which was, we didn't get to try it, but it smelled really good. And then there is some shops and restaurants right there as well in Adam, which was really nice. Again, very quiet. This is like 7 o'clock in the evening. Now, next up on our list right here is the famous Tony's Chocolate here in Amsterdam. It was in the central area. So we walked through this, and again, as you guys can see, very nice, very small entrance to get in. But as you get in there, you start to notice how many people are crammed into this area and how much chocolate there is. You guys can see that wall of chocolates right there. And again, just overall, like another area of the chocolate place. You can see like them working on the chocolate bars, which was pretty cool. And again, just a lot of people in this little area, but very nice, very organized. So again, it was pretty good chocolate, 8 out of 10. What you're looking at right now is the Sex Museum. Again, I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, so what I did is I kind of left a small little clip in here. We started going in there, and I kind of left it at that. Now, what we have here is the city place. Just overall, a lot of people walking and being there. And just overall, as you guys can see here, this guy was playing music in the middle of the center, and I hope you guys can hear it. So it was great, very nice to kind of just walk around and hear it. Now, next up over here is this boat ride that we did. Honestly, I really didn't like this boat ride just because it was about $30 a person, and it was little audio books that you listen to, and they crammed you into a small little boat. It's a very long boat, but it's a very tight boat. So we were all sitting like 6 or 7 people at a table to my left. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but also across from me, like my buddy and his wife. With that being said, again, we were super tight in here, and we were just trying to look. But the lights are really nice. Really enjoyed the views, and even though it was raining and it was really cold, but overall, for the sights, definitely something to do. Again, 6 out of 10, just because I feel like they could have done the audio tour out, just kind of like on a loudspeaker instead of having us listen to it through uncomfortable earphones. And then they don't even tell you that you need to get the earphones. So if you do it, make sure you get earphones. Next up, you guys are looking at some breakfast over here. We went to this Coruscant area, which is pretty cool. As you guys can see, those pancakes are delicious. They were one of the greatest things that I've had. They're like crepes, but not really. Now, over here, you're looking at a museum that we went to. So you guys can see this is like the entrance to get in. And then you're going to see we have a little machine that's a guided audio tour. So this is the main entrance where we went in. And again, this is a massive area, like a massive middle area, and the tour hasn't even started yet. Again, you end up doing this tour yourself, so this is all self-paced. You can get lost in here for about 3 to 4 hours. That's what they were telling us. And as you guys can see, there's hallways to the left, there's hallways to the right, and you have to walk through all of them. So as you see me wandering around here, I'm just showing you guys some pictures, some overall video of what to expect when we walk in here. Again, it's huge, and there's so many people in the front, but then once you walk in here, it's very empty, just because everybody's in the rooms. So as we start kind of like turning and looking inside the rooms to kind of investigate what's in there, you'll see there's a couple numbers on there. Like this one right here, right, number 16. 16 has a room that I can't go in, but however, it was cool to see. Number 17, again, you see another room, and again, I think this is like, these are still being used today, so pretty cool area. And again, as you guys can see, just the massive size of this place. So this is when you go in, and this is like the first room, and just overall looking at the area in the palace or in the museum. And then here, really just giving you guys a sheer example of how big these rooms are. Obviously no touching on any of these things. So there is, again, I don't want to bore you guys too much with this footage right here, so just overall, I will go into the next one. This was a, trolley ride from one side to the other, so a boat ride. So on the other side, there's a huge swing, which we really want to jump on. However, to get on that swing, to get to the top of the mountain, I think was like, or top of the building, I'm sorry, was $69 per person, which I wasn't really down to pay because it was 4 of us. But with that being said, it was nice to go over there, kind of look at over there. It's really quiet, and then come back to Amsterdam. Again, as you're seeing, Amsterdam Central right there. All right, so now we're in the library. This is just the library that, we kind of walked into at Amsterdam. We just wanted to really heat up and kind of end out the day. It was kind of, it was raining outside, so we really wanted to just kind of just chill out for a minute. But a very nice library so far. All right, so what you guys are seeing here is Efteling. This park was pretty cool. Those rides were pretty awesome. As you guys can see, this was one of them. This is one of their fastest rides there and tallest rides there. So definitely, if you guys go, I do recommend going. 9 out of 10. The only thing that I wish was a little bit better was the food. The food was okay, but overall, really nice place. All right. Last but not least, this is something we did at the end of our trip, just because we want to kind of wind down. And again, this is like a cheese area, so very, as you guys can see from just Amsterdam being in the heart of the busyness, to go in here and just green, lush area, and it feels like you're in a movie. Or if you're like these things are like photoshopped, which again is super nice because you were seeing just straight grass, just how it is. And then here, you do see, how they make, they kind of show you how they make the milk, or how to make the cheese, and again how their farmers go through it. Now this right here is the history of cheese. So you walk in, there's this is kind of what it's supposed to look like, and they kind of walk you through the last 60, 70 years of cheese making, which is pretty cool. Right here, you guys are looking at a small shop in that same area that gets you hot chocolate, which I think was pretty cool as well. So you get to make your own hot chocolate, and believe, I'm not a big hot chocolate drinker. However, for those that really do like it, I would highly recommend you going through this. and then getting some hot chocolate from here. So I tasted it. It's not super sweet, but it's not super bitter. And at the end of the day, it's just a kind of perfect combination with nothing additional added. You can make your own hot chocolate here without, again, nothing being added in there. And finally, we come to the end of our tour, right? Or what, I like to call it just the recording to kind of take a look at what we did in Amsterdam. This was our last day, so we kind of just unwinded and chilled. But the windmills were really nice. And again, if you guys did like the content on here, please like, subscribe. If you guys have any questions or need any ideas, please let me know. Just throw down a quick like, subscribe, and comment down below. Awesome. See you guys on the next one. Peace.